Hey all, and welcome back to Fuzzy Ducksy Gaming and day 3 of the Layback Exile series. So far in the first 2 days, we've completed a few heists to get some currency. We've got our first 2 Watchstones. We've also unlocked Zana in our hideout, which is a great source of maps. And we've unlocked Maven as well, so we can start completing those Maven boss fights. So for day 3, again, it's just going to be carrying on, looking to get those last 2 corner Watchstones and complete at least the first 1 or 2 Maven encounters. Very difficult to set goals at this stage because we need to rely on map drops to be able to continue. But my hope is that by the end of the session, we'll definitely have the corner Watchstones because you can get them in tier 1 maps. They're not a problem. We should be able to complete at least 1 or 2 Maven 3-ways. It's not going to be until we have to socket a Watchstone and they get higher map drops that we might start to see some issues completing the goals that we want to complete. But as I've said before, my focus for when I start the league is to get exotic goods unlocked in Lyra Arthane and then essences unlocked in Haewark Hamlet, and that gives us massive options in terms of getting gear and improving our character. So that's really all we're going to do for this episode. It's just farming maps, getting some Maven bits completed, and then just see where we go from there. So let's jump in and then we'll see how it gets on. So overall it was a pretty good day, but map supply was starting to cause an issue towards the end of the episode. I've hit level 81 and we've got 2 Maven fights down, 1 in Valdos and 1 in Lyra Arthane. We've got the 4 corner Watchstones. So now that we've got a Watchstone and we're able to socket it in Lyra Arthane, now we've unlocked the Citadel, we can now really focus next episode on getting exotic goods unlocked, and then hopefully farming for a 5 or a 6 link. Now, we are struggling. Our map supply is absolutely terrible, but we are 1 node away from a city in Delve, which if that can even drop us 2 to 3 maps, that will kind of save us and that should sort us out. So the goal for the next couple of days really is to get the Maven encounters completed in Haewark, Hamlet and Lyra Arthane, and then get some essences farmed. I'm not going to do an updated POB or a look at the build until we get a 6 link, as the tree is going to constantly change, and really the series is more about how you progress a character in general and not one particular one. But what I will do in the future is when I come across barriers on the build or problems, is I'll discuss how I overcame them and what I did to research maybe how to make it better, because this is, you know, a brand new build for me. So in terms of days, we're 3 days in, mapping's going pretty well. As I say, with only being able to play 1.5 hours a day, it actually allows me to focus what I want to do. It's just early on, it's really difficult to pinpoint what you want to do because you're all down to what maps you have drop. Later on in the series, when we're farming for gear and we've got, you know, endless map supplies, it's much easier to say, in this hour and a half, I want to farm X amount of maps and this is the gear I'm going to target. But at the moment, I'm not able to do that. Still quite enjoying playing the build, and I'm enjoying working things out as I go along. So hopefully day 4 will bring more mapping or more Maven encounters. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care and see you in the next video.